Hello and welcome, Lynx here. Let's continue with my hard-head wings. No unnecessary beginning. Let's get to it. How are things going, Asa Yoru?
バッチシです。これでもかってくらい良好ですよ。機体も安定してますし、何も問題ないです。私の方でもきちんと操縦できてます。改造は成功っぽいですよ。
I could hear both their lively voices over the radio. The refurbished glider was sailing through the air without a hitch.
操縦の方も問題なさそうね。
That's what they said, yeah.
朝ちゃんもちゃんと飛べてるし。
At first it was a success. I let down my guard, got in accidentally and ended in failure.
気持ちよさそう。
Has Kanako ever flown? When I saw them flying around like that, enjoying themselves, I couldn't help but feel a tinge of jealousy. Wish my injuries would heal quickly and I could fly again. God damn it. So the test flight was completed smoothly. Afterwards, on the day of the performance, we just awaited the arrival of the morning glory. And then, after a successful test flight, we returned to the secret base. We were tired, so we went out for a break. And at that exact moment... Yes!
Senpai!
Yes, I see. No doubt about it. On that day, the eastern sky, like the backdrop of a different world, a mysterious sunset stretched before us. Cell phone rings, as you can hear a vibration. I took it without even checking the screen.
Aoi, 空見てる?
No, I'm looking at the ground. Yes.
いよいよ来るみたいね。
Yeah. From the tip of the handset, I could tell that it was very excited Ageha. I'd also been straining to catch my breath and I could feel my heart pounding. No doubt about it, it was a harbinger of the morning glory. I mean, if you say harbinger, it sounds bad. Yo, you know what I just realized? I'm stupid. I've seen that. I've seen literally, now that I think about it, this sky not so long ago in the evening. Fuck. I wonder if there was a morning glory in Poland. And in my area as well. God damn it. I'm not going to show the photo or anything like that. I'm not stupid enough. Even though I'm very stupid, but... It was literally when I was walking with Doc and so on. That looked super similar, the sky back then. I wonder now. What? We're finally there. Wait, what do you mean by Hagen-Dazs over there? What? We're going to take to the sky again. Well, Yoru and Asa. Well, the next morning. Boom. Who am I? It's morning. I woke myself up earlier than usual. Time to get ready. After crawling out of bed, I stretched myself out good and started dressing. No shower? Even though I had just woken up, I felt very awake. I guess I must have remained slightly conscious all night due to my excited state. Okay. Okay, what? Whoa. Okay, I did not expect, like, actually sizzling and so on. Nice. Ah, what a good sound. You should use a wooden spoon there. I went down to the dining room and began to prepare breakfast for everyone. Well, actually, most of it had already been prepared the night before. But I started portioning it out and packing into disposable containers for everyone. So we could just tuck into our lunchboxes whenever we start to get hungry out there. I prepared some lunches for the other dorm mates in addition to the members of the storing club. They said that they would come to cheer us on later. While I was getting the lunches ready, the two of them came down. Morning, Kyoto! No, I'm okay. You're going to be flying today. You should be taking it easy this morning.
姉さん、 ここは甘えましょう。
Yeah.
先輩は私たちに何か従ってるんだから。それを断る方が空気読めてない。
That's right. Since I couldn't pilot the glider, I wanted to do everything else that I could. So I didn't really want them to help.
わかった。しかし先輩、これって何ですか？
What did he create? You remember that after seeing the colorful lunchbox that I had worked so hard to make? Colorful, nice. I decorated the white rice by placing toppings on it in the shape of a glider. Huh? You know, you always get mad at me saying that my cooking is too manly, so I just wanted to try something cute for a change. It was like a cartoon lunchbox. I bought a special book to prepare this for today, and I studied in secret.
先輩って極端ですよね。頑張ってくれたのは嬉しいですが、ちょっとキモいです。
What? I really thought they would like it. You don't even think about my feelings. Same at this hour.
小鳥ちゃん、さっきからあくびが止まらないわね。
Yeah, if I had to wake up at that hour, yeah.
早起きは何度やっても慣れないものよね。まぶたが重たい。
I understand you, Kotori.
たるんでるんですよ、先輩は。ほら、早く行きますよ。はーい。
Early morning, we're headed for the secret base, and the town had not yet awakened. The store is open for 24/7. Let's go.
この時間帯の外ってなんだかちょっと不思議な感じしますよね。異世界っぽいっていうか、静かだし肌寒いしほの暗いし、夜の闇や静けさともまた違って、確かに早朝は少しだけ神秘的よね。
I know what you mean. I think I know what you mean in a way. I personally know. I mean, I mentioned it a few times. In high school time, I did get up at 4:30 or at 5 to go running. I didn't do that in the evening like I do now, but I did do that, and honestly, those were like the best rounds I've had overall. Yeah, I'd say so. Like, the evening rounds are kind of like your body is tired from the entire day anyway. In the morning it's completely different, but then you are a wreck throughout the day, so yeah. Anyway, we couldn't hear the sound of the cars running across the asphalt or the hustle of people. Oh, and the air is the best. Yeah, the air is absolutely amazing in the morning. In the early morning, the town really did seem like another world. The air was also different from during the day or at night. It was fresh and new.
まあ、この時間帯に外に出る日って得てして普通ではない。どこか非日常なイベントがある時だったりするから。その補正もあってそう感じてるだけかもしれないですが。
In a way, I think I know what you mean by that.
でも私、この感じ嫌いじゃないです。
I didn't dislike the peculiar early morning air either. It's amazing. Come on.
おはよ
う And you are way too excited. Woman, it's like whatever, 4 in the morning. Again, you can't be excited at that hour. Morning,
飛び噂のメンツも来たか。
What do you mean? Huh? Well, you all came early this morning too?
悪いかい？
No, I'm glad. Amane, you are always welcome. Best girl, Amane.
そりゃ気になって朝から来てしまうというものだろう。
I see. It wasn't like there was no reason to be nervous. Forming such a club had been my dream.
じゃあ、グライダー運び出すとしましょうか。
Yeah, let's go. After I moved the glider out to the runway, I started to check it carefully. Very carefully. To verify that the shape was not distorted from the front, the pitot tube wasn't clogged, I don't know what that is, the release wasn't deformed, and that there were no cracks or dents in the front left fuselage. I checked again to make sure that the wheels and brakes and the rudder and aileron were all in perfect shape.
先輩、ちょっと確認しすぎじゃないですか？それで3回目ですよ。
Yes, I need to. While I was observed by inspecting the glider that stood there on the runway, Asa and Yoru came over. Well, I suppose it's getting late, but I need to look it over many times. Oh, many times. I would be a complete wreck if something were to happen to you too. If anything happened, I would never be able to forgive myself. After the trauma of the accident the other day, I was more thorough than ever with the inspection, even though I was not the one who would be flying. Maybe that's why. Yeah, it looks okay. But let me check one more time. When the inspection was all finished, I breathed a sigh of relief. Everything should be just fine. Apart from me, Kotori and Reka had both looked over the glider too. I looked just once more before getting to the winch operator. Yeah, I played with everyone to let me do it, even though originally I wasn't supposed to do it.
気にする必要はないって。まあ、あの二人が飛ぶんだったら、葵くんがウィンチってのが妥当な線でしょ。
Not really.
そうそう。息ぴったしというかね。
Yeah. Thank you, girls.
だから、気にしなくていいってば。しっかりやってきなさいよ。頑張ってね、葵。
Even though it was just the winch, it meant a lot to me. Some people say that the winchman's job is more difficult than the pilot's. After all, the winchman has to determine whether the conditions are suitable for a takeoff. I would lead the two of them into the sky perfectly, hopefully. They were staring blankly at the glider with determined looks on their faces. Are you nervous?
そりゃ緊張しますよ。私も珍しく仕方ないでしょ。
I wonder if the Gramps is watching. Yeah, that's how it is. Their role was to go and catch a hold of that sky for us. During the test flight, I checked Yoru's skills, so I knew that she had more than enough piloting skills to handle things now, and she was totally in sync with Asa, which... whatever.
でも必ず届いてみせますから。
Yeah. Asa's words are full of determination. Asa had become really promising.
ええ、もちろん。先輩たちの夢はきっちりと掴んできます。
We're really counting on you, Yoru.
はい、当然です。
I said Yoru, didn't you hear? Yoru.
言われるまでもなく、よろしくやってみせますよ。
And of course Yoru was promising, responding in such a confident manner.
あ、そうだ、先輩。お願いがあるんですが。
終
わったら、みんなで一緒に写真が撮りたいです。
I mean, that would happen anyway. Yeah, sure, when you get back, we'll take a photo together. Maybe even if Yoru hadn't said so, Kotori or Reka, I would have suggested it anyway. I want to hold on to these memories of being with everyone.
へえ。ヤルちゃん、写真も好きになった？別に、今でも好きではないわよ。ただ、たまにそういう気分にもなってるだけ。
Oh, Yoru doesn't like photos.
嫌いってわけでもないですけど、どうしてあんなものを撮るのか意味がわからなくはありました。
I understand that. I don't like taking photos, to be honest. Maybe that's because there was nothing productive about them. Maybe. I know. I don't like that, that's all, to be honest, personally. Sounds just like Yoru.
でも、今日は撮りたい気分。それだけです。
Kind of special occasion, yeah. I see. I think everyone would be delighted at this change of heart.
じゃあ姉さん、点検終わったみたいだし、乗り込もう。
What are you talking about? I have 5 more inspections to be done. The two of them were eagerly preparing for boarding. I glanced at the two of them and then went to prepare the winch. And the winch was on opposite end of the runway from the glider. The winch operator's job is to operate the winch, which allows the glider to take off. Well, I'm just gonna... First, just like the glider, I need to check that the machine was operating properly. While I was sitting there preparing the tow, Kanako came over.
とうとうだね。手に汗握っちゃう。
Yeah, me too. I've been able to stop sweating for a while. Can we not talk about that? Even though it was actually still chilly outside, sweat kept dripping from my forehead and running down my cheeks. If you made mistakes operating a winch, it could be more dangerous than piloting the glider itself. Ooh. I couldn't let myself be negligent like the other day and cause another accident, so I needed to stay as alert as possible. I had to take the utmost care with the check. I could see that on the other side. Akari, Mabo, Anchan, Hotaru, Hibari, and everyone in the dormitory had come to see how things would go that day. It seemed as if they had come to support us. I'm so grateful. Where is their grandfather from? I think that there is strength in solitude, but there is something the synergistic effect when groups of people gather together. Maybe. Yeah, I'm a loner myself as well. I suppose I like both ways, but at the time I thought that being with a group was really great. Maybe. I like the feeling of pedaling a bike entirely solo, yeah, but I also like flying the glider that we had all worked to create together. And there was a tremendous sense of fulfillment watching it from the ground, hoping for success. I kinda get it. I mean, with the group, I guess I did, as you may know, play football, so... Strange enough, this is scarier than flying it myself. But I feel just as much anticipation as when I'm flying myself. I'm so excited. Alright, maybe not the best comparison, but I kind of could explain it in terms of cars. Like, going on my own? That's fine. Whatever. Going with someone else, I feel like you take kind of double the kind of more safe driving, basically. I would say so, yeah. I would say I drive much more safely when driving with someone compared to driving on my own. Maybe. I don't know, whatever. Probably do so. Yeah, just because I couldn't fly, I didn't feel like it was someone else's trip at all. Even if I couldn't fly myself, it was still just as scary and just as fun. It's not like they're really kids or anything. Kanako is cuter. Yeah, I guess so. For me, they're girlfriends. Kanako is cuter. Would be a better girlfriend too. Hey, why is that? But aren't you dating someone right now? I don't think anyone thinks of you as an outsider. She didn't answer the question. I don't think she's dating anyone. Although Kanako was supposedly singing the praises of the string club, it seemed somehow like she was really just praising me. It was a little creepy. No, it wasn't. What are you babbling about, man? It wasn't creepy. I'm really glad to hear you say such nice things about the soaring club. Thank you for everything you've done. I felt awkward, so I just answered that way. Yeah, I guess so. Let's do it! Junbi kanbyo! As we were talking, we heard Yoru announce over the radio that all of the preparations for takeoff were complete. Agaha was holding back the wings, gave her signal with the flags that everything outside was okay too. Both the wings were still beautifully level. Alright, you two, have fun! Okay, ready? Starto! I turned around on the radio again and took the lever in my sweaty hand. After one breath, I switched gears and began watching the timing. Okay, hurry back now! I pushed the lever and started winding the cable. The cord pulled the glider along. The aircraft began to speed up like a fish being tugged along on the fishing line. The wheels left the ground. The glider lifted its nose, aiming at the sky. When the aircraft was completely airborne. I don't know why that at that end it began to accelerate rapidly. The water led the glider into the sky like a kite on a string. Good comparison. No! Just as I shouted, the cable was disconnected. Yee! The cable fell from the glider and the parachute opened. Meanwhile, the aircraft angle began to stabilize and was gliding through the air. As I gazed at it for a while, they caught the first thermal without any problems and were able to stabilize at a high altitude according to plan.
Seiko?
Yeah, successful takeoff. We'll see how things go from here. I was praying that they could hold on to that corridor. Everyone was holding their breath, closely following the trajectory of the glider. Just then, two girls familiar with them came along. She's a classmate, the one that got in a fight with Yoru at Windy's. How dare you? How dare you?
でもすごいね。風戸さん、飛んでるんだ。うん。どうやらクラスメートみたいだね。珍しい。
After she came back, Yoru told us that some classmates go home. Seems like maybe Yoru's making some new friends?
いけるかな。大丈夫。二人を信じましょう。はい。頑張ってくれ。朝ちゃん、夜ちゃん。
Everyone was looking in the sky, watching the fate of the glider as if praying. The glider had caught the thermal and was gradually gaining altitude. Before I knew it, the glider was tiny, passing over the hill with the wind turbines, headed for the Muntsukubae behind the school. I'm counting on you too. I shouted that towards the glider, with no chance of being heard. Our thoughts, those days. I noticed at the time, a strange feeling seemed to have suddenly sprouted. Now it was obvious, we had gone to such pains and we refused to give up just because we were trying to aim for the morning glory. But in truth, it was just that. We were so caught up in ourselves, so reckless, I started to think that there was value in those activities and that time itself. That sophomoric idea passed through my head. Oh, I guess so. Only then did I realize. With the bike or with the test flight the other day, the reason for my regret, for my despair and hopelessness was not that I couldn't achieve the objective. It was just that I left things halfway done, that I couldn't properly convey the distinctions, that I lost our nice time. It was due to this sense of loss. I felt like I just didn't want to lose that nice, bright, golden time. Go for it! Both of you! I shot with as much power as I could muster. I didn't actually, but I looked at the glider spreading its wings, soaring through the sky. This is what is necessary. This is what is unnecessary. I thought about what was the best choice for itself and set the most efficient schedule for a trajectory. Okay, so Yoru. Before I knew it, that way of thinking had become natural for me.
あの子天才だからね。家もお金持ちだし、人生イージーモードでずるっこい。
Even if you lived a normal life, all the kids and adults around you would be jealous. Yeah, I mean that's in a way only natural. Even though it seems nice on the surface, the jealousy of others who curse your success would always be swirling around the bottom of your heart. I mean, I wouldn't say it would be like that for me, but whatever. Every time I saw that sort of thing, I would only think of myself and how I should try not to waste my life. Yeah. I thought about everything that conflicted with my values, such as that. Because it's more fun like that, it's easy to understand, and it happened without hesitation. I must be on the top, I must be noble, I must eliminate waste. I didn't hate myself, nor did I think that I was wrong. I still didn't think so, but... They fly because they can, to be a sign. That doesn't seem so surprising to me now. I mean, birds don't think much about what is best for the people on the ground. When I thought about that, I felt like a fraud. I felt cramped. Wrong. Wrong! It's not like that. The birds. Oh.
好きだから飛ぶんだ。え？そうよ。好きだから飛ぶのよ。何ヨルちゃん。いいの、気にしないで。そんなこと言われたって気になるよ。
Riding the terminal, we aim for the waves radiating from the ridge of Mount Tsukuba. As far as I could tell, it would normally be pretty difficult to catch the airflow around this point to reach the cloud corridor. However, if we rode the mountain waves radiating from Mount Tsukuba, it might be possible. Mountain waves are the waves of air produced by the wind blowing over the mountains. Below that was the rotor, shaped, swirling turbulence. Mountain waves are not necessarily always produced, but they must have been relevant to the Morning Glory's information, so it was almost certain they were occurring on that day. If we could catch the turbulence just right and enter the ascending portion.
命って軽かったんだ。え？大事だけど軽いもの。だからきっと空も飛べるの。命の重たさに引きずられすぎると人生の設計に埋没しちゃうと、そんな単純なことも忘れちゃう。そっか、そうだよね。うん。ヨルちゃん、なんなのさっきから。すごくポエマーだけど。
へへへへ。
ちょっとそう思っただけ。新しい発見よ。そういうものがまた見つかっただけ。なんだかヨルちゃんが怖い。
Not really.
先輩が映ったのかもね。
Yeah. Birds fly because they like to. They like it. They like it so much they just have to fly. And people can fly, so their lives aren't always so heavy. That's just it. I'm sure.
まあ、なんだかわからないけど、よかったってことだよね。そう、よかったってこと。
It's not bad, because I found the answer to something that was vexing me to no end. Eventually we reached the rotor, like turbulence.
行くわよ、姉さん。気流をつかむわ。頑張って。姉さんも頑張るのよ。え、何を？応援を。わかった。頑張ってヨルちゃん。頑張れ。
I'd practiced flying in turbulence many times in the simulator, and I was used to air that wasn't calm. We still had a relatively stable pitch, so it wouldn't be a problem. Alright, stop. Yeah. Quietly, for. I didn't pay any attention to my sisters complaining. I just skillfully repeated the glider's controls. Okay, if we go like this... The craft shook once really dramatically and then began swaying a little, but the vibration stopped. We successfully caught the ascending current and we were climbing the mountain waves. The glider had started to float up as if we were riding an elevator. We're getting further and further away from the ground and further in the sky amongst the clouds. Then pretty soon... It's coming! The glider reaches our target altitude and we could see the silhouette of Morning Glory in the distance. That is what our seniors were aiming for. The corridor of clouds called the Morning Glory had become the whole purpose of this club.
姉さん、唖然としてる。だって大きいんだもん。
A huge puff of wind droned the rotating airflow through the arches of the clouds.
すっごーい。夜が明けるわね。
Light came shining from the eastward sky. The sun was rising, staining the sky in golden hues. The silhouette of the huge cloud was sparkling. I was thrust into a state of reverie by the majestic scene.
黄金
now we are going to go. Nothing gold can stay. I just sort of muttered it without even thinking.
Yoru-chan, 今度は何?
Dude, the Gramps has seen morning glory, hasn't he?
なんでもない。
Dad.
姉さん、行くわよ。
I pushed down the stick, aiming for the gold.
着いた。
It was a mysterious sight, almost like a fairy tale world.
Morning glory.
Somehow I felt like I was going to cry. It was like a cloud on the ground, like another world existing in a different layer of reality.
きれい。この上歩いていけそうだね。
It does.
絨毯みたい。
It looks like a super comfy place to basically take a nap in, to be honest.
姉さん降りてみる？無理死んじゃうよ。
The white cardboard clouds stretched out, reflecting the orange and bright golden hues. The moment I saw it, those words came to my mind.
Nothing gold can stay.
I said it first! Dude, I'm telling you, Gramps has seen morning glory.
見つけた。そうか。そうだったんだ。
Yep.
何か？ヨルちゃんさっきからどうしたの？姉さん、私見つけた。おじいちゃんのくれた刺繍のお気に入りの言葉の意味。
Hmm? It's from a poem.
それが分かったの？
At this time, I'm sure it doesn't have an objective meaning. It was no big drama, no dramatic change in our relationship, no world-shaking development, but to me it meant a lot. I mean, that's all it was.
大事なもの見つけた。よくわからないけど、それは良かったってことだよね。良かったってこと。
There was no major drama in this discovery. It was major drama for me before when I was just longing for the sky with no good reason. Not for the sake of any competition, I found a new sense of self that had been asleep in the depths of my heart. Self-consciousness generates its own values. It is energy. Just like my grandfather said, a limited expression of valuable heat. To thrive on this view that I see now before me, but I produce something new. Like the windmills that produce energy from the wind. I thought that would be good.
安定してるね。ずっと飛んでられそう。ここだと多分しばらくはそんな感じよ。
Yeah. This huge path of clouds was created by the rotating airflow. So if we got into ascending part of the rotation, even though it was a glider with no power, we could stay aloft as long as we wanted. Following the airflow born of the sky, flying around the world of gold.
じゃあ運転変わる？こんなとこで？疲れたのよ。ここまで持ってくるのに。着陸のこともあるし、ちょっと休憩したいの。というか、そのために姉さん乗せてきたんじゃない。そうだけど。大丈夫。気流も風も安定してるし、難しいことは何もないから。それに万が一トラブルが起きて何かあったら私がすぐに変わるわ。
She's right.
じゃあ分かった。
I passed driving, more like flying, to my sister who was sitting in the back seat. Initially she was nervous, but she regained her composure quickly, befitting in this peaceful space, and I was grateful to get to rest for a bit. I got to gaze out at the morning glory as a passenger for a while.
当たり前のようにあるものはいつか当たり前じゃなくなってやがて振り返ることしかできなくなる。黄金の時間が二度と戻らない。今日すっごく独り言多いね。
That is fine.
ナルシズムに浸ってるのよ。新しい価値観が生まれたからそれに酔ってるの。
She just responded with some ambiguous glance, so I wasn't sure if she really understood or not. Probably not.
私は空を飛べてよかった。ずっと地を張ってばかりだったから。 こんなに高いとこに来れて、こんなに綺麗な景色が見られてすごく嬉しいの。ちょっとだけ世界を見返してやれた気分。ヨルちゃんにはわからない感情だと思うけどね。ごめん、ほんと私にはわからないや。才能ある人はいいですね。そうね、私は才能に満ち溢れているから。
But I can understand. You mean because some people get so caught up in it and you had been suffering as a result. That's why I was longing for the sky.
私には理由なんてなかったのよ。先輩の言ってた通り。私にとっての空って結局そういうこと。自分にとって今まで持ち合わせたことのない感情だったから、手に入れて戸惑ってしまっただけ。そうなのよね。そしてそれこそが私にとって今しか手に入れることのできない大切なものだったんだ。
Because I'm always calculating and always thinking about meanings. Even though there was no need to think, I just kept on thinking about things like that.
つまり賭けになしに私は空を飛べてよかったってこと。それだけソアリング部が好きってこと。じゃあヨルちゃんも正式に入部だね。
Plot twist, she already did.
あ、
Yeah.
そっか、そういえば。ヨルちゃんまだちゃんと入部してないよ。もう誰も気にしてないけど。そうね、着陸したら考える。
It's probably not so bad, that sort of thing. It may be a waste of time, but it's fun. If I like that sort of thing, I guess it's inevitable.
あ、そうだ、みんなに連絡しないと。忘れてた。じゃあ私が無線入れるわね。よろしく。ここでもきちんとつながるのかな。
Don't worry.
大丈夫なはずよ。
I switch on the radio. Well, first, there is Aoi. Somehow I thought about Aoi first. What should I say first? We flew to the Bonnie Glory, we finally did it. Yeah, we had to tell him that. We got in here with help from everyone. It was our role. But that end?
葵先輩、今モーニンググローリーの上を飛んでます。無事目的達成ってやつです。それで鳥が飛ぶ理由は分かりました。黄金の時間も見つけました。つまり
Without a hint shame, I told Aoi things, lines so embarrassing they would make the average person feel ill. I mean, feel ill. But maybe fell ill as well. Things that came to me through this club, that was...
青春見つけました。
Yof is a precious hit. Can we stop being flashbanged? Thank you. 1 year later. I don't expect a lot lengthy scene, to be honest. Just before summer vacation, we had just gotten our finals back and looked over them. The morning classes were over, and just after we ate lunch at Windy's, we're heading to the club. We held our activities at the secret base as usual.
じゃんけんで決めましょう。ダメだよ。だって夜ちゃん私が出すって分かってるじゃない。
But along the way, the two of them always disagreed for some reason or another.
それに昼食は夜ちゃんの希望通りつけ麺にしてあげたんだから、ここは私に譲ってくれてもいいと思うな。あら姉さん、それとこれとは話は別だし、昼食と色恋沙汰をごっちゃにしないで。
Yeah.
3人で何かをするという意味では一緒だよ。だから先輩の手は私のもの。
No, it's not. It's not your route.
それは認められない。
I agree. The two of them were fighting over who got to walk with me to the club activities holding hands. Somebody was like something I'd seen once before. Same. Yeah, I've seen that. After all, our relationship had really changed a bit since then. Enough already, both of you! You've argued about that already. I can just take one can from each of you, can't I?
私たち気づいたんですよ。それじゃあ根本的な解決になっていないということに。そうです。それって結局せっかく手をつないでるのに先輩は半分ずつしか所有できていないということになってしまうじゃないですか。
That's why we should break up with Asa. No hesitation. No. I'm just lending you the hand anyway. It's not as if I'm forking it over to you for keeps. And besides, it's sort of prerequisite to dating me simultaneously in the first place, isn't it?
トータルで見ればそうです。でも今話してるのはもっと瞬間的な話です。
Momentary.
そうです。瞬間的には独占したいんです。
Let's go.
私のことだけ見ている時間も欲しいんです。女の子ってそういうもんです。
That's not just how girls are, okay? That's not how just girls are. I as a dude want a monopoly as well, okay? I'm not sharing. Huh?
なのでじゃんけんしようと思うんです。ね、姉さん。
Yes.
だからじゃんけんは私が負けるからダメだって。
Good, you are supposed to lose. Come on. Well, how about if I hold hands with one of you and then switch to the other at the midway point, so it's like half-half, whatever. What do you say? Maybe just one of you today and the other next time, and...
確かにそっちの方がいいですね。
No, it's not.
問題はどっちが先に手をつなぐか。先輩、どっちの方が長く手をつなげますか？
Yoru. I don't know. I didn't decide how long yet. Yoru.
先輩、公平を期すためにもここから目的地までの距離をきっちりと2等分してください。
I can't do that. How was I supposed to measure that? At lunchtime I had to choose who to eat with, or afterwards who to walk with the club with. If I could just measure precisely, maybe they wouldn't have any reason to argue. Dude, that's your fault. You have to live with that. That's what you get for dating to timing. God damn it. They probably start fighting prenatal instead of a normal conversation, just a good fight over something inconsequential. Should have chosen Yoru only, god damn it. When I got swept into it, I was always annoyed on one hand, but kind of happy in a way too. Yeah. It wasn't as if I didn't like the kind of relationship. Then you are weird, man. Very weird.
結局最後までつなげなかった。
Let's go! Yoru wins!
結局先輩が距離を把握しきれなかったのがダメでしたね。
Oh, so Yoru didn't win? You can say that, but how am I supposed to know? We arrived at the destination in the middle of our argument.
しかし、そろそろ真剣に考える必要があると思うんですが。
About what?
こうやって3人で付き合ってますけど、日本って重婚ができないわけじゃないですか。
Good.
だから、その問題を解決しなきゃいけないと思うんです。
The answer is Yoru. There's no way to solve it, is there? Yoru.
いっそ海外に行っちゃうというのはどうでしょうか。重婚が認められている国に国籍を移せば。
Only fucked up countries would allow that. That was a kind of tricky answer. I'm curious. It's probably only the fucked up countries, isn't it? Where is this allowed? Yeah, it's the fucked up countries. I was correct. The Middle East garbage countries. Okay.
だからそれだと私が負けちゃうからダメ。
I don't suppose prior to that you'd want to decide who will be my bride with rock paper scissors. Yoru.
そんなで言うならじゃんけんの癖直せばいいのに。すぐに直せないから困ってるんだもん。
Good.
じゃあ私が勝つだけよ。
Good.
だからじゃんけんで決めるのはなし。
So not even going to ask me my opinion, huh? I meant like, what do you think of marriage or something like that, but it was still a little early. But what would I do if that time really comes and I get to talk with them about choosing a marriage partner? You say Yoru. Come on. I couldn't choose. Yeah. Yes, you... Yoru!
しかし、
Any time of the day.
どうやら私たちが一番乗りみたいですね。
It does indeed. When you have to choose between the two, Yoru. Come on. Still no one else is coming to the secret base. I suppose if we went to the sweet shop for lunch, we would be in line forever and then I'm being late.
ウィンディーにある高くて行列作ってるところですか？
Yeah, there. We had decided to go before, and it seems everyone was looking forward to it. Everyone had been really tense since that morning. Anyway, it could be treated for all the hard work we had put into our tests.
今日はバイトないからって張り切ってきたのに。みんな遅いってなんだか損した感じですね。ヤルちゃん、本当に部活熱心になったよね。お父さんたち帰ってきたら性格変わったって驚きそう。容易にオーバーリアクションが予想できるからしばらくは会いたくないわね。
What do you mean? You talk about him a lot, but I'm really curious about what your parents are like.
変な人たちですよ。きっぱりと。
The two of them started part-time jobs. The thing that sparked that was that we needed to pay back the chairman for the money he had lent us last year for the repairs. Naturally, I was working too. Actually, Kotori and behind everyone else in the soaring club was working, so as a result, we were able to pay the money back in just 2 months. The chairman didn't say a word, even though he had lent us quite a bit. Anyway, the two of them continued working even after we had repaired the money. Repaired the money, right. Repaid the money. Apparently, they had realized the joy of hard work. The joy of work? What's that?
そういえば先輩、テストの結果どうでした？
Pretty decent, I guess. Not good, but also not bad. I did better than the class average, but not by much. It was rather lackluster result. It was pretty much business as usual for me.
じゃあ、私と同じくらいですね。
How dare you? How dare you offend me like that? How about you, Yoru?
世界史と科学がそれぞれ1問ミス。あとは全部満点。
One question. Name. Ha! I had accidentally responded in a goofy voice.
ま、当然の結果ね。
Yeah?
夜ちゃん、だんだん成績上がってるよね。まあ、天才ですから。なんだか調子いいんですよね、最近。バイトや部活のおかげで生活サイクルがしっかりしてるのがいいのかもしれません。
Recently she had been working part-time, coming to the club activities, hanging out with us and I at night, so I wonder how she found the time to study. She was definitely a sharp kid. Very sharp. Anyway, the others had still not come, so we decided to have a seat and wait for them. Then I happened to notice that there was a photo placed in the center of the table as a decoration. It was the group photo we had taken with everyone last year when they got back from their flight.
懐かしいですよね、それ。珍しく夜ちゃんが写真撮りたいなんて言い出してね。なんだかそういう気分になっちゃったのよ。いいじゃない、別に。
Well, the photos really are pretty cool. Just looking at this, all the excitement of the time comes back. But at some point, there will be a next time. Next time I got the chance, I want to see that scene for myself. That is what I wanted!
お待たせみんな。ああ、やっぱ待たせちゃってたか。ごめんね。よーし、部活の時間だ。
Everyone else was coming. That day we were going to practice with the actual glider. So first we need to carry it out the runway.
さあ、先輩。部活、始めますよ。
Okay. I went over there so the two of them could carry the glider. Kotori and Kadako all put down 3 things and went over to the glider. I got up too and followed everyone. What was that? What was that? That was a CG. Oh, there it is. Our Yauf was still continuing. There should be like information about how exactly it all ended for all of them. Today's achievements. Watch all of the cutscenes. Morning Glory 7.3%. Yoru. Complete Yoru route 7 points. Oh, I like this. I like this. The background is changed. Let's go. Complete the Yoru route 7.7%. And complete all the routes. Astonishing 7.4% of people. I don't have one achievement out of 20. And that one is to fail to complete any route, which 9.5% of people have. What the hell? How do you have... How is it possible that more people have the failure route than the actual ending route? What the hell is wrong with you people? Come on. What's that supposed to be? And it's not the only one, by the way. What was it saying? It's 9.5%, right? Dude, what the freak? How is Amane's route, as well as Asa's route and Yoru's route, at lower percentage of completion than failing route? That's crazy. Guys, you need to get good. Well, technically, if you watched along with me, I guess you have the completion of all the routes as well. If you watched all the videos, of course. Well, if you haven't, then no, you have not completed that. You have to watch all the videos to have all the completions. Alright, quickly. Favorite route? Without a doubt, Amane. Second favorite, Kotori. Dude, I don't know about the next three, to be honest. I would not place them as favorite. That's the problem. I know, I'm gonna say the third one would be Yoru route. Even though I would definitely prefer it if Asa was not included. I feel like she was kind of forced onto us in that route. And I'm gonna place both Asa's route and Ageha's route equally at the last place. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be. Favorite girls wise, obvious, I think it would be the same one. Obviously favorite girl is right here, Amane Mochizuki. Let's go, she's the best girl in the game, without a doubt. I would give second place to Kotori. Yeah, I think she was absolutely fantastic. And again, her route was fantastic as well. In the beginning I totally thought her route must be the main route of the game, but when they dropped what was going on with Amane, oof, that took over in the end. I would place number 3 to Yoru as well. Dude, it's the same as with the routes over here. Yeah, Yoru would be the third favorite girl. Overall, I had, I think, quite a few things in common with Yoru as a person. Not being a genius, that's for sure, because I'm dumb as a brick. But some other stuff, like not liking to deal with people too much and so on. And some of the outlooks on life in general I have kind of similar with her. You know, I might be surprising everyone, but in like fourth favorite I would place Ageha in the end, even though she would piss me off a lot. But yeah, Yoru basically wins with personality, right? Over here I have the problem of Ageha is a childhood friend. Asa is kind of... I don't know. First of all, she's a loli, that's a problem. Second of all, I feel like this is my issue with it making it like they try to push her as being your favorite and so on, and I don't like that being done. I felt like this basically. Especially in Yoru roots. Basically, I didn't like how, you know what, no, we have to have Asa included here. We can't have the Yoru root be about Yoru. We need Asa as well. And it kind of makes me want to basically place it on the last place. So congrats to Ageha, childhood friend, you have not ended on the last place. However, let us not forget that once the flight diary swoops into the YouTube and into the time where we play it, some people might drop in the ranks. And I would say it's places 3 to 5 that are in danger the most. We'll see about others. Maybe Kotori will fall down a little bit. I think it might be tough for anyone to get Amane out of the first spot for Mifo. Yeah. Anywho, gliding is super cool, man. I'm super interested in it now. In a way. But I don't think in a way that I would just go and try to get into gliding. Also, I don't know how expensive, like, joining the supposed society near me would cost exactly. I have not checked that. I did check how expensive the gliders are, and they are expensive. They definitely are. Alright, I think it's time to end it. It's time to end it. I don't know if we'll straight up sit to Flight Diary. Probably not. Because, as I mentioned, I think at some point, and as someone already pointed out in the comments on another video, not If My Heart Had Wings, Sakura Succubus 9 is coming out this Monday, I believe. So I'll be sitting to record that. I kind of would like to play some itch.io games as well, because I downloaded again a few. I still have 20, I think. Yeah, I still have 20 on the hard drive. And okay, this is not going to be played, that one, I know. I'm talking now about the game that was kind of dropped by the dev, sadly. Anyway, but we'll not play it. Because that one is basically one giant editing. So we would basically end up in main menu and again in main menu to end it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 8 games on the desktop at the moment. Yeah, I need to check if they are something that I can play exactly on YouTube for. Still, not all of them. I know some of them are. Not all of them I know yet. So maybe I'll play a little bit of that, and then we'll return with Flight Diary. We'll see. I'm kinda also curious how lengthy is Flight Diary in general. Well, whether it's lengthy or not, whether it's lengthy like this or in a different way, we'll still obviously play it. So, with that being said, hope you enjoyed the entire If My Heart Had Wings over here. Or, if you are on a starting point right now, feel free to drop by the playlist and watch the entire thing. I mean, for me, it's, you know, always, from my side, it's always obviously appreciated. Consider liking every single of the videos. And subscribe to stay around. Why not? And, I don't know, go play more games. Yourself as well. And go watch more videos of mine. Or something. I need to shut up. I wish you all a wonderful day. Bye bye, and fly high in the sky if you decide to glide yourself. Bye bye.